Start the game.
Yeah, we can totally start it. You want to start the shit?
Oh, cap a clap.
Alright, you cap a clap. I'm gonna start the shit. Hit no. February 25th, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Courtroom, defendant, whatever. It's not even a courtroom there. Lobby number 2. This is the defendant's lobby, alright. But there's no defendant. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? And where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if... Oh. I have a feeling this is the lunch lady.
I say it's Gumshoe.
No, I say it's Edgeworth.
Shit. Alright, well, we have our salty bets. Let's go.
No! No!
Do you want to read that in my voice?
No, I was just surprised it was Edgeworth.
Oh. Wait, you already went through?
Oh yeah, I clicked it.
Oh, God, you fucking spoiling piece of shit! Edgeworth!
Knowing you, you've already figured it out. Who the owner of the 7777777 ID number is.
That's like fucking like weeks ago, but yeah, I have a pretty strong hunch.
You just figured it out yesterday.
Oh, well, we pretty much knew ourselves, though.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured it out.
You know, the only reason this trial has reached a verdict yesterday is because there's still room for doubt on the ID record. If that number doesn't belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he's been officially charged with anything. Hasn't.
True. Not yet.
In any event, once that doubt is removed from the list, I can call for ruling on the defendant. 5 minutes after the trial starts, Lana will be found guilty.
But she didn't do it, man!
I'd figure you'd say as much, that's why I came here. To hear what you have to say.
This is the first time he's ever done something like this. Lana's hiding something. And the only way we'll ever know the truth is to draw it out of her.
The truth?
Everything goes back to the SL9 incident.
Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have to reminisce about the past.
That depends on you, edgy boy. If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened.
I'll think about it. And you. See you in court, right?
Why are you helping these fan fictions? Wait, I thought the canon fan fiction was Gumshoe in Edgeworth.
I'm sure there's so many pairings just like us.
I guess so. Anyway, this is it. If I'm ever gonna find out what Chief Gann has on her, it's now. So, we're out Emma and, Lana?
Yeah,
Shit.
for now.
February 25th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Bep. Bep, bep. Oh.
What? What?
Oh, I was just reading what they were rattling about.
Oh,
They were
right.
all making baps.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Normally, when the prosecution puts forth the opening statement. But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make.
Chief Gant. Ah, it teleports!
He knows instant transmission.
Holy shit, he's Goku's.
Morning, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, actually been back to the pool yet?
No, I've been drowning enough in my work as it is.
Oh, that's a good one. Don't think I can top that.
If you don't mind me asking, Chief, exactly what is this proposal of yours?
Lana, that is to say, the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court.
She wants to do what?
Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble.
Shit.
Don't confess.
Shit.
What's this all about, defendant?
I'd just like to make one simple request and I'll be finished.
Well then, what's your request?
Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial.
Huh?
I confess to all charges against me.
She's protecting Emma. Totally what's going
Well-
on.
Well, yeah,
I know. I just wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page.
on February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman. In the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office,
No.
with the iron pipe.
Lana!
I love Pluto.
Objection! You can't! Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea.
In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services.
You got fired.
But, Lana!
Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. The prosecutor may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please.
Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. Her request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there are no further need to continue this trial, even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise.
This can't be happening.
It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant
No!
super guilty.
Oh!
Objection!
Oh, shit!
One moment, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth? The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature.
Come now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you, but why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut and...
I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant.
Ooh.
You what, mate?
Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes. Sorry, but I'm no longer a naive little boy you would have me be.
Holy shit.
With that the sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious that to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes.
Some kind of deal, and not everyone operates as you do, Worthy.
I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness. Oh, to whom? As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Sky.
Yeah!
I request the court to hears her testimony.
Hold it! Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to
I don't care what you think, Miss Sky.
You what, mate?
The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it. Very well, the court shall grant the prosecution's request. That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant?
Worthy, you'll live to regret this. Mark my words.
Miss Emma Sky, please take the stand.
Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins. Dude, I fucking love Edgeworth's moral code.
Yeah.
I love it so much. He's like, you want to hate him at times, but then you fucking love him for this shit.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Alright, go on.
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation.
Well, my name's Emma Sky. My occupation? Well, Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator.
2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Dock of the Joe Dock killings. Is this correct?
Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember the trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that is resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant? Yes, it most certainly is. Well, okay then.
You sure gave in fast.
Now, please testify about what happened 2 years ago.
The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial. Ba-ba-da-ba. 2 years ago.
I was waiting for my sister's office, and in my sister's office that day, a man came running and he took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me. But I'll never forget what he saw. I saw in an instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall's chest. It was pretty bad.
It's a good thing you weren't harmed.
I passed out. I don't remember much.
That's understandable. However, please, Mr. Edgeworth, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth. What does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder? That will soon become apparent, Your Honor.
You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Which
Wait.
isn't you, because you were fired.
Yeah, we're not allowed to do anything. We can just leave. But I guess we're allowed to do shit still?
I guess so.
Yeah, because we're not technically... whatever, fuck it.
Video games.
We're taking over for Lana Sky right now. Whatever, fuck. I guess we could just press why she was waiting in her office.
Press everything, usually.
Yeah. Oh, that... 2 years ago, the defendant was a detective at the police department, correct?
Yes, she was the second in command under Chief Detective Gant. My sister, she was the best detective ever!
Yes, I remember. Chief Detective Gant and Miss Sky used to be quite a pair. I believe they shared the same office.
That's right. I'd always sit in my sister's desk and dream about playing that organ. It's so massive. I wanted to play it that day too.
The police department and the prosecutor's office held a ceremony that day.
Lana promised to take me to dinner after she finished with work.
Oh, you really wanted the chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
Shit, a man came running and took hostage. Hold it, please. That doesn't sound right at all. Man, air quotes.
Yeah, Joe Dark. You know, Joe Dark.
Oh.
He was a serial killer.
Joe Dock was brought in for questioning on the day of that ceremony. We were desperate to get anything on him that would lead to an arrest. When he saw his chance, he fled the room, right? Upon fleeing the room, Dock proceeded to take the elevator. He must have been in a panic because the elevator was going up. Then he ran into Sky and Gant's office, ran into their office.
There was a lot of noise coming from outside, so I opened the door to have a look. That's when I saw him.
Oh, the dude with the lobster claw hands? Shit.
Yeah.
God, he wears tutus. Neil Marshall rescued you. We should hold it. I don't think that's real. What was the prosecutor doing there?
That day, there were two people present during the Dark's questioning. Detective Damon Gant and Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Gant was there too. What was
Neil
Gant
Marshall.
doing? Sorry.
Prosecuting Dark, I believe, questioning him.
Oh, okay.
Neil Marshall had just received the King of Prosecutors Award. Young and dedicated, he went straight to questioning room after the ceremony. I assume that would also be why he was first to run after Dark.
When Dark grabbed me, I I thought I was good as dead.
And that's when Prosecutor Marshall came running in.
I don't clearly remember what happened then, but
So, from what I'm gathering here, where was Gant during this?
I don't know. That's never explained, I don't think.
Yeah.
Or at least hasn't been explained.
Because this is all happening, like, at, in his office.
Mm-hmm.
And that picture was also taken right in front of that vase that was broken. So
When
that,
they were
that vase or whatever.
when they were questioning Dark in the interrogation room,
Uh-huh.
that was on the lower floor. Gant was in there with him and Neil, right? Wasn't Neil in there? Or was Neil just there?
I don't know.
I know it was said who was in the interrogation room with him,
But
I'm pretty sure Gant was in there.
so it was Neil and Gant then, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, never forget what you saw that sent? Well, we should tell you to hold that, because calm the fuck down, please. Can you tell us about that?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. Then the lights went out.
The lights?
It was just about the time of year. There was a terrible storm going on and lightning struck nearby.
So the electricity went out.
Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in the room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Right, but just then the lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image in the scene in my mind.
I see.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yeah, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case.
Oh, Detective Bruce Goodman. The victim. Why would we stop this? It's like, I don't want to hear this shit!
Enough!
This ain't gonna help me! Yeah, of course hear more. Shit. So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago.
Yes, that's what's scary about this trial.
And so Detective Goodman about... You told Detective Goodman about what you saw.
Yes, but at the time, the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture.
A picture? Yeah, I think she mentioned that before.
Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough?
Ask about the picture, because I would love to see her artwork. This picture the witness drew. I believe it has a very important meaning.
Objection! But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture.
Oh! Oh yeah, we never actually looked at that.
Witness, would you mind if we added your test statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor.
I drew a picture of that scene once, but it seems to have been lost. Okay, I want to look at that list that we got. Evidence list. I want to check it.
Is there a picture on it?
Is there anyone to actually look at it? Like, to read it?
I don't know.
We can't really zoom in because it doesn't really help us either.
But what's on the back?
Is there something on the back? Should've probably checked. Oh shit, that's indeed a picture. Okay, examine. The picture is drawn from the back of the evidence list in magic marker.
That's really good for magic mark.
Yeah, no. Got a very bad feeling about this. So, that thing he's stabbing him with, that does not look like a knife.
This looks like a child's drawing.
Oh yeah. It's actually a pretty good perspective for a child's drawing, though.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Can we examine the thing in his hand, though? Probably not,
I don't
but
think
I'm
so,
gonna
no.
try it anyway.
I mean, it's obviously the picture Emma drew from Joe Dark. That's what was burned in her memory.
Okay.
That's him stabbing Neil.
Yeah, it's just... There's something about it. I know something's gonna come up about it. Alright, so, I drew a picture, press...
Go back, I gotta press
Drew
it.
a picture of the senior witness, right?
Yes, I wanted to do everything I could to help the investigation. You'll see it now, whenever I close my eyes.
That's strange. I took over the case after Prosecution Marshall died, yet I never received any picture. Perhaps the witness is mistaken?
But I did draw it, I swear! I'm not imagining it!
This picture that Emma drew. That reminds me of the thing I just saw. I guess I should check the evidence again.
Well, anyway, let's continue. The scene that imprinted on your image, an image in your mind. Can you please describe it to us?
The man...
Well, I guess we should present it here because that's what it's describing.
Or we can... Would we not present it on the other one, where it says it would have been lost?
Oh, right, because that's a contradiction then.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Alright, so present the evidence list. And... objection. Edgeworth? This little girl here, put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet you still insist on denying its evidence.
No! Hey, I'm not a bad guy. I'm really nice. All I'm saying is that as the prosecutor of that case, I wasn't handed such a picture.
That may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold.
This is the evidence list of the SL9 incident?
Uh-huh. Please turn it over, Your Honor.
Turn it over? What do you mean? Oh! What's this?
This is a picture. Flip it a little bit.
Yes, what is that?
Holy shit, you're blind.
Hey! That's it! That's the picture I drew with magic marker.
God, you're so talented with your magic marker.
Indeed, two men appear to be wrestling here. Objection! What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list?
Me?
Only the prosecutor is in charge should have an access to that list. Huh? These lists, they're different from each other. What? It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one. You can see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other.
So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago, only half of the evidence in that case ever reached you.
What? What?
Oh my god, what? What?
What?
Oh my god.
Order! Order! Who'd thought that the picture would have been drawn on the back of the list?
That was handed to Detective Goodman in the questioning room.
Wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor!
Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head.
Sorry, it's a migraine. Anyway, if the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list!
I've never noticed it.
It's kind of a big deal.
Yes, that is quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth. It's possible. Let's see.
Tasty!
Is there something wrong?
Do you even have to ask?
Shaky. Sorry, Your Honor. There's something drawn on the back of my list. This is that thing.
Oh! Why is that there?
That's that thing. That thing I was dancing in the evidence room. Apparently the head of the criminal affairs used this for his blueprint.
I guess he was out of scrap paper. She's... okay.
Very well, witness. Will you please testify about the picture you drew 2 years ago?
Huh? Yes, sir. Your Honor.
What's wrong with Emma? She She seemed to be thinking about something when she saw the picture. Shit.
This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. Flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw that instant.
Oh my god.
Think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind.
Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw.
Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder prosecutor near Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Now, who says it's really Joe Durkee? Because, you know, just saying, it's a silhouette, bro, you know? But, however, Chief Gant's a pretty buff dude, so... I don't know, we'll see. This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. No real reason to press that. This flash of lightning was so bright all I could see was shadows. Okay, we'll press that one though.
Okay.
So, at the time he didn't even know it was Mr. Marshall who had come to your rescue.
No, I couldn't see him clearly. The lightning was so bright, I was knocked onto the floor.
That's terrible. You were knocked to the floor.
Dark had a tight grip on me, but when Mr. Marshall jumped on him, I was knocked away. I turned around, and that's when the lightning flashed. Ugh!
Shh, it's okay, Emma. It's okay. Poor Emma. I'm just glad she wasn't hurt.
What happened after the lightning flashed?
This.
You must have fainted. Fuck it. Did you really faint? You mean you didn't see the actual murder take place?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't see murder.
Objection! The flash of lightning only drove off the darkness for a split second. Not only that, but the trauma of the situation understandably caused the witness to faint. Do you really need to torture this girl any further, right, you monster?
I mean,
you
what?
fucking monster!
Hey, I'm not the bad guy
You're
here!
a bad guy
Edgeworth,
here.
please! Help me out! We're literally on the same team, even though we're on playing different teams. It's kind of a weird situation.
Anyway,
Sorry.
this picture.
Okay, sorry, Emma. Fuck. God. I want to press this.
Alright.
Hold it. Sorry for asking so many times, but are you sure you drew exactly what you saw?
Of course, this is the exact scene.
It wasn't influenced in any way from your talks with the detectives.
Objection! Are you insinuating you somehow manipulated her memory, Mr. Wright?
No. I'd better watch out, or you might find out some way to cut my salary.
I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives, so I don't think anyone's story would have influenced me.